are you? This is a big, exciting time for you because Chicken Sisters is coming out.
Yes.
So exciting.
Are you looking forward to for this weight to come off your shoulders? The show's gonna be out.
I have never been in a show with such fast turnaround. I'm delighted that I don't have to wait. I'm used to having to wait like 6 months, sometimes a year to see a thing that I've made. So I'm really excited.
Oh wow!
And it was also nice because we had such an incredible time making it. Truly, that's not spin. Like, it was super fun that it kind of helps to offset the sadness of the shooting being over, that we've gotten to jump right into publicity for it and hang out again. So I really appreciate
So then we
that.
still get to see each other and get taken out for dinner.
Yeah.
So when did you guys wrap? I'm curious.
When, about a month ago?
Yeah, no, less. I mean, I think like August 1st. What's
Yeah.
today? Yeah. Seriously, that
That's
fast.
really quick.
I mean, I'm sure they haven't finished like the final episodes, but crazy.
That's incredible. And is there something maybe about this story, because I know it's based off the books, that really wanted you to be a part of this project?
I was just so excited because Hallmark has been my home for many, many years. I did so many movies for them. I did the Jane Doe mysteries, and they gave me my first chance to direct 17 years ago. And I just I love being part of this family. It's such a great place to work. And it's so fun to do something wholesome that the whole family can watch, with romance and great actors. So I was just thrilled to be with these beautiful actresses and this fun, women-centric, romantic story.
I just loved the fact that my character in the book had a different name.
Okay.
And I said, oh no, you got to name her.
that's right.
I asked Annie Mabane, could I change her name to Gus? It could be Augusta, because in the book it takes place in the Midwest, not in the South. So now that we're going into the South, which I think was such a smart move, just because it makes it so sort of specific to hear the Southern accents and have magnolia trees and all that kind of stuff. But I just loved sort of helping. It's so much fun when you get to help sort of build a character from the ground up. I mean, she had certain personality traits, but they allowed me to decide she wears overalls and men's clothes all the time, and she's got this long, straggly gray hair, and it was just like a chance to go down the rabbit hole with a completely different character from any that I've ever played.
Yeah, I only became familiar with the book once I became aware of the show and had read the scripts, and I just thought they did such a wonderful job adapting it, and the characters are all so nuanced and flawed and not perfect and complicated, and I love these characters and the premise so much, and it was just like such a dream to be a part of. And
I mean, I think it's always an honor to be a part of a property that's been a New York Times bestseller and like on Reese's book list. So that's such an obvious gift, but just because that the audiences already care about it so much. But for me also, I have to just say that it was really the talent behind this. Every tier of this production that you go down, there is such like blow your mind talent that was really the thing.
Fabulous crew.
So
The
irresistible.
crew was just terrific. It really was like a very incredibly happy family up there.
I know that there are a lot of like storylines within the characters. They go through these issues that I feel like are so relatable that people don't even talk about. Is there something maybe that you were so excited to tackle? And if so, why was that?
yeah, I think if anyone says that their family dynamics are not complicated, they're just lying. If there's not any sort of family drama in your life, like, I think something might be wrong. But yeah, it was, I just, I found it very interesting how things are really not black and white. Sometimes you can't explain why you do something, and I don't know, I think it was fun to explore that gray area, that we all find ourselves in sometimes, and there is no clear, like, this is what I should be doing, or this is what I should be doing, and things are complicated, and I felt connected to that part of these characters.
I think there's also like a real deep longing for community. I think with our phones and with COVID and everything, we've lost a sense of community. So I love this show because you really get a sense of the whole town these families and the interconnectedness of all of us and how we all actually really need each other. And even though it's complicated, there's in this show we have this interesting extended family because I play Amanda's mother-in-law, and I really love her, and she has this terrible relationship with her mother and her sister and my son. It's all this intertwined found family and actual family in this show, which I think it makes it really interesting. And the whole town is a character in the show, which is lovely.
Well, I had a very good friend who was a hoarder, and jumping into this, it really sort of helped me get inside what that mindset might be. And it really is frightening. I mean, we had the set that was my house. The crew was terrified to even get in there. We all were. It's like there was no place to sit. There was no place to touch. The whole thing was just, it was as if you were being gobbled up by this room of horrors. And I really sympathize with people.
I just think it's really relatable that a person's reaction to coming from chaos would be to really seek control. And I don't come from the same background as this character, but I incredibly relate to that being a thing that makes you feel like you're going to be okay. And I think that a lot of people would relate to that. And so that was a very easy avenue in for me to a piece of, a fictional plot that isn't mine.
And is there maybe like an overall message that you want people to take away from watching this show?
I think for me, it's the one we all need right now is that we feel like we're all so different, but we have more shared common humanity with each other than we think we do. We have to remember that we all share the same things. We want to be peaceful. We want to eat well. We want our families to be happy and safe and healthy. And I think that's kind of what I feel like the show talks about is community and how we all need to get along.
And I think another thing that I like about this show is it's a reminder to accept people where they are right now instead of wanting them to be who you wish they would be. It's like we're all flawed characters in this thing, but we're all doing the best we can with what we got. And I think there's a compassion that sort of permeates this whole world that ultimately wins out and makes it all possible.
And is there maybe like 3 words that you could describe the Chicken Sisters in?
Poultry.
DNA.
Okay.
Poultry, DNA. Wait.
And trains.
Silly.
And trains, planes, and automobiles.
Sisters. How do we do?
And lastly, we are Celeb Secrets. So maybe any like fun behind the scenes secrets from set that we wouldn't know just by watching the show.
The big secret is that we all loved each other and we had the best time. And we all of us were supposed to do karaoke, but all of us that were singers wouldn't do it.
Okay, I love that. Yeah, I mean, you guys seem really close. I did get to watch the first episode, and everyone looked like they had so much fun.
We did, and I know that the audience will have fun because we had so much fun.